I used to think when I woke up in a bad mood and things weren't going as smoothly as I thought they should be, that all the work that I was putting into my manifestation would just fall away and I'd have to restart. This kept me so stressed, so anxious, and always believing that my manifestation isn't on the way. What I wanted, all the work that I was doing, was just getting canceled out by those hard days. So if you're feeling this way, I'm going to walk you through how the process actually works so you don't lose sight of what is possible for you, so you don't give up like I did. When I was with my ex-husband, we were fighting all the time. My kids weren't necessarily always behaving like perfect angelic children, and things were hard. I was in the trenches. And so it's to be expected when you are trying to go from here to here that not every day is going to be easy. And this was a turning point for me because manifestation became a thing in my life that was adding stress, not making my life better. And it made me not want to stick with it. It made me want to look the other way and just stay in the stuck patterns that I was already living over and over again. The first thing that I want you to understand is that manifestation is not fragile and you can't ruin it. And I have proof of this in all the different things that I have manifested because I do not wake up in a good mood every day. Sometimes I'm tired. Sometimes I will get up and I have my coffee and I want to go back to bed. Sometimes I don't want to turn the computer on. Sometimes my children are not well behaved. And I'm sure so many of you out there can relate to this. And in the end, all of the things that I have worked on from a manifestation perspective had shown up in my life fully, strongly, and most of the time the stuff shows up and I don't even realize that my life has changed into exactly what I was visualizing. So if you are doubting your manifestation process, if you are doubting that it's working, if you are waking up in a bad mood, if you are stressed out, if you are anxious, those are all normal human experiences that most people I know go through, and I know for speaking for myself that I have gone through all of those things. Sometimes we're sad. Sometimes life throws stuff at us that doesn't seem like it's in alignment with our manifestation. But when you bundle up all of those things, that doesn't mean that it is canceling out your manifestation. It's important that we understand that we have emotions, that we feel them. We don't stay stuck in them forever. If you are waking up in a bad mood every single day, I want you to look at that. I want you to deal with that. For most people on a day-to-day experience, there is a range of different emotions, a range of different experiences that can have us feeling all the feels. And if we push them away, that is spiritual bypassing. We have to feel our emotions. We have to process. And that is a healthy thing. That is a good thing. And many folks in the manifestation world give us this belief that if we are manifesting, if we are living the life that we want, we won't feel those things. And that, in my experience, is simply not true. So if this is speaking to you, what I want you to do is I want you to feel it. I want you to process it. But I don't want you to live there forever. Another thing that I see happens in manifestation is that the motivation goes away. The motivation to keep going and keep visualizing and keep using all your tools. However, when you build a manifestation habit, you do the same things at the same time every single day associated with the same tasks that you do, like having coffee, that doesn't go away. You've basically hard-coded it into who you are. So your goal is, when you are first starting out on manifesting, if this is you, to start building that routine, building those habits. So maybe for you, it's when you grab your coffee every morning, you're sitting down to script before you go to bed, and you set your alarm for the next day. That's your cue to start for your visualization process as you are falling asleep. Maybe it's setting that 1-hour chime that alerts you to become present and snap into your visualization every hour on the hour. That's what I do. But what I don't want you to do is to allow that decrease in your motivation to take away your practice. Just show up every single day at the same time. If you don't feel like going for your walk where you speak your desires, Push yourself, put your shoes on and go out. Your routine becomes stronger than your mood. And maybe you don't spend a whole half an hour doing your scripting, or your visualization is cut a little short. Showing up even just for a few minutes is better than doing nothing at all because it keeps that routine going. The hardest part in all of that is to just start. And when I'm in that place, I use the 3-second rule. Well, maybe it's a 5-second rule, I'm not sure, but I count down from 3. 3, 2, 1, go. Because I too am a master procrastinator. So just start. Even if you're opening your notebook and just writing one sentence, I've had those days where I'm just so busy. I don't know how I'm gonna fit in, and I'm in a bad mood, and the coffee didn't work out right that morning, it overflowed. All of the things happen, and I don't want to do it, and I don't have the time to do it. But when you just say, okay, 1, 2, 3, I'm gonna go. And even if I only spend 5 minutes doing it, I'm going to do it. Or I'm gonna schedule it into a 5-minute break I have in between meetings because one meeting ended a little early before my next one. And a little something to give the universe, to give you a jump start, is to ask for a sign. And I don't mean relying on the universe to make you believe your manifestation is coming. I don't want you to get stuck in that energy, but I do want you to have some fun playing with the universe. If you ask the universe for something outlandish, something crazy, a blue pineapple, a pink elephant, a dinosaur headpiece, a hippopotamus in ballet shoes, and then watch for it in your life show up. Don't go out looking for it, but watch the universe deliver it for you. That will add a little bit of fun into your manifestation process because you're playing a game with the universe, and everything is always better when you turn it into a game. Your power is right here, right now. The more you can maintain being present, stop looking at the past, stop looking at the future. This gets a little bit confusing because we have to visualize the future in order to get there, but you do that from the present tense. So every time you realize you're in a bad mood, bring yourself here, right now. Take a look of everything that's around you. Ground yourself in this current moment. And this helps me so much when I am in that bad mood, when I am having a hard time, and gets me back on my path where I'm feeling stronger about my manifestation, where I'm feeling more positive about it, and I know it's working. I want you to remember that your manifestation is more stable than your mood. One bad day isn't going to ruin it. One bad week isn't going to kill it. Keep showing up. Keep doing the work. Progress over perfection and consistency is what you're going for. You don't have to be perfect to manifest. It's the people who show up every day and are consistent that get the results that they want. It's not the people who feel good every day. It's not the people who are perfect. So if you haven't caught my entire series on scripting for manifestation, you can catch that here. I think you'll like it. I hope you guys are doing well, and I'll catch you next time.